Oh, yes, here we go, Pumpkin. Welcome to Crypto's Juiciest News. And me, your actual friend out here. Friends, there's a lot of things going on in the crypto industry. It is one of those weekends where just prices move up, down, and around. I want to let you know something. I want to let you know a secret. It started happening in 2021. It came on my radar, and it hasn't actually gone away. The euphoria, the emotional money seemed to get excited at the end of the week and then into a weekend, and then that's it. I don't know why. It's just for some reason, something to do with the weekend starting. It's like a Friday in US and then Saturday. I'm sure if you actually think back to a lot of the times you heard a lot of things going mental, that's when they actually went mental. I remember Colt DAO, for example, reached its like 100x on a weekend. I remember I actually had to go to one of my friends' bucks. Okay, I remember that. And when it comes to these, it just keeps happening time and time again. I remember Pikachu from 2021, Pikachu coin. I remember Kishu Inu. A lot of these things, for some reason, they just peak on weekends. So if you're in a coin and it's starting to do that run up and you're in some meme coin and you're starting to see it pick up steam, watch out for that weekend. If you see it like being euphoric on a weekend, you might be experiencing the very top of it. Now, this is the Bitcoin price chart. We're still moving around the zone, still $42,000. Not really anything much to update here. You know, we're still moving along. The weekly super trend, you've seen everything, friends. But actually, I've got some juicy news. And for that, friends, we're actually going to have to crank it a bit, you know? Really are going to have to crank it. Do you remember the guy with $13 million BONK profit? You remember this? This dude. Well, this guy now has people paying up to $40,000 to learn trading from him. Interesting. And now people are questioning the authenticity of the screenshot. No one ever thought anything of it. Now you always got to question these things, man. Now, like, that's weird. People are now paying to learn trading. Friends, let me tell you something. I don't care what I'm talking about in terms of trading results here. Okay, I don't care who it is, what it is. Anybody who puts a 6x leverage long on a meme coin like that, you're not repeating it, man. You're not consistently repeating it. Okay, that's just it. Okay, because friends, 6x, do you know how easy it is for an altcoin to go down 17% when it's a piece of trash like that? 17%, you're just wiped out. It's ridiculous, right? And it's crazy, okay? And he has no stop target. And then he made a big thread about the US Fed and all this other stuff. So that's very strange. Somebody of that caliber, on average, I mean, either it was a fluke of a lifetime or it could be someone trying to like just usher people in, trying to make money. Yeah? You think, man, you just made $13 million. Why are you wasting your time now teaching people? It's very suspicious. Because think about it, like, why now involve yourself in spending time to like walk through people like, oh, this is how you get along. This is a strategy. Can I have your $12,000, please? Makes absolutely no sense. I mean, think about it. If that $13 million was legit and he got out, that is at just 5% yield per year, you're earning $650,000 a year. Okay, so just think about that. You're earning $65K a month, literally doing nothing. Doing nothing. This is yield, yeah, $65K a month. So why go through all these different things? Makes you really like wonder. But the whole crypto industry is filled like this. People are even commenting, they're saying, oh yeah, there's no better marketing than flashing your P&L, right? But that's just what the game is, friends. It's all one big grift. So here's the picture. As you can see, people paying like 23 Ethereum here, 20 ETH. You can see the sale of these mystery potion, okay? So be careful of all these private groups. I'm just going to tell you right now, friends. I'm telling you right now, even if this thing is legit, this person is legit, I'm just telling you, you can learn this the easy way, the hard way. I tracked all these influencers. I tracked all of them in 2021. What you think I sit here getting all this information, these people telling me they're winning. I'll go, oh, sweet. If you're winning, I'm just going to track you. Okay, sweet. You know what ends up happening? They're hot. They're hot. They're hot. I find out about them. They're kind of hot. They're okay. You're like, yeah, I see some potential. And then every single time, what does the next 6 to 12 months entail? It's the same story. They cool off. And then suddenly when I go back and look at all the results, I'm like, oh yeah, man, that guy was like really good when we were going up only. And now his win rate is back to like 55%. He's just like everybody else. Okay. And a lot of these people, friends, you'll notice that good traders, what they'll do is they'll just back off. So you just won't hear from them for like 5 months, 6 months at all. So think about that. I mean, that's all the game really comes down to, friends. It's like playing a cycle, okay? But they have a cycle of like leverage trading where they know, okay, it's hot and I'm feeding stuff. But also, here's another thing. When I show you the charts and we have the entries and I'm open and transparent, we can see everything in the history, okay? We can see it has to go up. When it comes to these traders and these people putting these groups and private things, you can't track them. There is no track record. How do we know that these people who've disappeared for 2, 3, 4, 5 months, waiting for market conditions to get good, how do you know what they've lost? You don't know what they've lost. You've obviously know they've lost something. Look, I've heard a lot of stories, seen a lot of things, friends. I'm just telling you right now, over my years trading in an office and all these around, usually when people disappear, your mind speculates that they disappeared because, oh yeah, they're just waiting for times to get good. Maybe they've only lost like 10, 20K or nothing. You end up finding out later on, they blew a lot. They get into some nasty trades. They tell nobody about it, and they've lost, 3, 4, 500K, 1 million plus. Trust me, huge hits that they're way too embarrassed to admit. This happens time and time again, but you never hear about it. Okay, you never hear about it. Sometimes a pipsqueak gets landed later on, like a little birdie in your ear, and I'll tell you right now, you just keep it in the back of your mind. Also, got to teach you about something. Okay, so unfortunately, Tether now has onboarded the FBI and Secret Service. Yes, this is real. I had to check. Is this April Fool's joke? No, it's actually real, friends. Literally, the other day, if you've been watching, welcome, take a seat over there. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. I told you, FBI, Secret Service, CIA, don't care what it is. Someone's compromised Tether. I could feel it. I could feel it out in the universe, friends. My satellite, really good. I could smell things. I'm hearing things, right? I'm gently rubbing. Maybe even got the hot candle wax on the nipple part, right? Some pain and punishment here to learn through that. Something's going on here. Someone sat the Tether dudes down. Someone, look, friends, it's a hand-me-down. It's a hand-me-down order. From who? The US Fed. Of course, the US Fed. By the way, part owners of the US Fed is JP Mosquito, Goldman Slugs, okay? Look up the private owners of the US Fed. You can't even find them all out, okay? It's all hidden institutions, privately owned. You don't even know who really owns them, okay? So you can kind of figure it out. One of the known ones, friends, I'm not even guessing, JP Mosquito does own part of the US Fed. So these people obviously do hand-me-downs. They have to defend the sanctity of the US dollar. They have to do whatever they can to make sure US remains powerful, and including this online alternative weird currency thing so they can like usher in the new digital revolution and age. And here they are, right? Tether, as I mentioned to you, friends, why is Tether a target? It's because the Tether currency is the highest volume done with Bitcoin. They don't want that. Roca Negra want to make sure that a currency they control, that the US government controls, is the one with the highest pairing volume. They control the money. They control who goes in and out. They can pull things from you. They have total domination and control. That's ultimately where this all comes down to. We're in the then they fight you phase after all. So this is actually true, right? The FBI and Secret Service is on Tether. So I'm telling you now, not financial advice. I don't know, friends. I'm not going to have any Tether if I ever use any stablecoins. I will just use DAI. Okay, because look, it's not perfect either, but DAI has 40% of its collateral is like USDC. I don't know the real number now. So technically, yes, they can freeze the USDC out of that right now. But hopefully by that point, we have better alternatives when it eventually does come in the future. Okay, so my convicted feeling was Tether was compromised. And look, it came out. It came out. This stuff is actually happening. It's not like make-believe. I had a feeling. I'm like, you know what? They sat them down. They sat them down, friends. And you know how I knew this was happening? Because they tried to take down Tether many, many times. They tried to destabilize them, okay? There were attacks on Tether. You saw that. I saw that, right? Go back to the lunar collapse. I can show you charts later on, friends. In the lunar collapse, there were people, predators. This is how I knew the government is trying to kill crypto themselves. There were predators trying to withdraw a lot of the USD out of Tether. You know, in the month, I think of like May or June in 2022, Tether had to redeem $14 billion. They tried to crack them down, literally. Someone came in and tried to slaughter them, and they were actually actively attacking, all right? Guess what? They actively attacked UST, and it was a Ponzi collapse to zero, okay? Because it was not backed fully, all right? But they did try to attack Tether too, and Tether had all the money there. So do you remember the government? They don't go in and just stop people. That's like a dictator. What they do is they do it by steps. All right. Very smart. They do a step to go, okay, try this. It doesn't work. Okay, you know, try the FUD articles. It doesn't work. Okay, let's just try destabilize them and let's see if people move to USDC or any other currency we can control. Guess what? No one moved, okay? So they keep ramping up their attacks on it, okay? Friends, now we know peanut brains. We know what's going on here. Now, this is just the crypto bubbles of things moving in the day. You notice they're random, friends. Like here's like SHIB moving up 14%. You have ICP moving. Remember, just to let you know, ICP, friends, there's a lot of ICP. Sometimes shout out to the ICP community. Sometimes I don't know how you guys find me, just messaging me on YouTube and Twitter, just in the comment section. ICP was a high, fully diluted valuation grift. Okay, now I hope, is there a smart contract platform? I want to see the dApps. Is it even EVM? We don't know. Can you connect your MetaMask to it? Okay, but ICP, its market cap still is like 3 to 4 billion. So look, I hope it goes up for everyone. I'm just telling you, like, I think there's other multi-billion valuations I want to bet on. That's all. Okay, I like Chainlink, which is Bug Eater DeFi. Also like PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex. The whole ecosystem altogether is about 2.3 billion combined. So that's just my bet. You know, I hope ICP goes up, but that's just something to think about when it comes to that. Just because we can see a community with Chainlink and PulseChain. I can see the Cole. I can see all the Link Marines. I can see 140 content creators on PulseChain and PulseX, for example. And with ICP, it's just people commenting on the Twitter section. So I just want to see more of that. If you guys know anybody, like, are there contracts? Is there a DeFi platform? Have they built anything? I just love to see before we dive in deeper. Also remind you, fans, look at BONK already, right? BONK is minus 18%, but this is the BONK price. Okay, now of course just doing this little pattern. I just want to show you, man. Look at this from this was around, you know, ticked up at 35 units and it's down to 20. So it's already down. Wow, it's already down 43%. You see, this is crypto, friends. See, before you could blink, the top tick to where it is right now, like we haven't even started the euphoria ending. It's already down 43% just because of the volatility. Okay, the volatility in crypto is insane. That's why you can't beat yourself up. You're never going to sell the top. Ever, ever, ever. Don't even think about it. Okay, you can't predict the mania of people. Look how many random things go viral every day. You got no idea how they're going to keep going viral. You could tell, oh, this thing would go viral, but you don't know. You can't never know how big viral, you know? Is it like 100,000 views on YouTube? Is it 1 million or is it 1 billion? You got no idea, okay? Just simple things like that. Imagine trying to pick the minds of the masses when they're all trying to gamble. And luckily for you, you literally had a friend like me. Friends, do you know how tough it is for the average person, right? What I do for you, I publicly go out there, put my neck on the line every day for you, telling you if you are in BONK, the Soylana VCs are actively dumping on you, okay? There are literally giant wallets of BONK right now dumping OTC and they're using exchanges, okay? I can show you threads, but there's just information out here, okay? They are actively dumping, and if you read the threads, it's even more of a warning sign because all the people holding BONK, they reject the information. They say, FUD, liar, do your research. This is like unprofessional. This is stupid. I'm like, bro, there's literally $125 million here being transferred. What do you think they're doing? You think, oh, golly gee, guys, now that our bag is up 300x, let's transfer it from one wallet to another just to see if we own it. Do you think they're doing that? Or do you think maybe they're using all the retailers as exit liquidity, which is part of the Soylana VC plan? I can't figure it out, friends. Some people got to learn the hard way. That's it. Some people just have to learn the hard way. I keep putting myself out on the line because for me, friends, remember, the crypto influencer trilemma problem that you and I always get let down on, okay? They can only satisfy two conditions, right? They always choose the influencer makes money and they save their reputation, okay? What does saving the reputation mean? It means you don't say something like, hey, you guys are cool, congratulations, but you're actually expensive. Anybody in here, start trimming, okay? 5%, 10%, 20%, just start trimming, okay? And if you go up more, good, trim more, okay? They don't put their necks out on the line because they're scared, because they're little scared bitches, okay? I'll say that, yes, that's right, that's right. You should be trimming. I don't care how high it goes. I don't care. It's gone up 300x a straight line. Habib, what do you want? You made 300x in a straight line. Everybody else is down 95%. Okay, you won the game, bro. You won the game. Start taking profit, okay? Or believe it's going to go flip shib. I don't really care, friends. I don't care about dance. I never come and dance on graves like this. I'm just telling you now, while you have the opportunity, act, okay? That's it. And if you didn't, friends, just chill out because guess what? This is like 1 out of 1,000. There's going to be other stuff that move around and then these guys are going to be flopping in like 5 months and they're going to wish they exited. Then they're going to probably call like, you know, the new chain out there that they're looking at as like the new financial freedom path. And then guess what? They're just going to make their same mistakes all over again. So what I do for you, like one day you have an appreciation, friends. I'm telling you right now, In the tops, as things go up, no one wants to believe that their thing is expensive. Okay, but that's the winning investor mindset. Okay, it's not, golly gee, this is the greatest thing. That's how people always fall into the traps. Okay, they sell the bottoms. Why? Because they're like, oh, it's going down, therefore it's not worth much, I'm selling. The winning mindset is, oh, you're going down, now you're cheaper. Okay, and when things go up, it's, oh, you're getting more expensive, right? Towards expensive. Okay, not get out everything expensive, but you get the point. Okay, what do other people do? They go, well, now that you're up to 1 billion market cap, you are now cheap and you should flip SHIB, which is another 10x from here. Okay, so you're getting the point now. So baby dolls, I'm going to end with the fractal here. Where do we end from here? Look, this mysterious fractal is still playing out. Okay, yes, look at this. It's funny. We ran later than we should, and then we have topped out around the same place. Okay, so there are these moments in time where this has happened before. So if this continues, look, I've seen a lot of us, we think, you know what, I don't trust that 30 to 31,000. I'm going to show you, friends. You see Bitcoin here, no one trusts it. No one, okay, at all. And I wonder if it can go high enough to make everyone doubt that. But you don't really know. I'll never get bank on that, okay? Just if you draw a zone here, this is the zone. No one trusts anywhere from, like, let's do 30,000, 29,500, all the way up to no one trusts this zone. What I mean, it's like everyone is convinced at some point you come back. We don't know how high you go up first, but just everyone's convinced that. Just because, why? You just think about it. 90% of people think up only, up only, up only, but the other 10% of us, we're like, Roca Negra has got buy the rumor, sell the news, convinced everybody it's buy the rumor, buy the news. That's one red flag. You have a Fed literally about to cut rates. You have the 4-year cycle still working magically, okay? You have Bitcoin, list friends, no problems have been fixed, just to let you know. You know, it's funny in crypto, we've fixed no problems. I'm not even joking. Okay, this is going to give us more conviction to sell when Bitcoin's under 100K, because we're going to get there and we're going to realize, wait a minute, we've actually done nothing, bro. In fact, the Fed hasn't even printed money yet to what they did last. Like, how do we even get up here? Okay, but don't get it to confuse you, because people are going to think, oh, that must mean we are like breaking correlation forever. I go, no. What it means is, friends, it means if we get there, okay, so if, put another way, okay, if Bitcoin gets up to my danger zone, okay, and I haven't seen the big levels of printing and all this other stuff that I want to see, I'm not going to be saying, oh, this is the new paradigm of finance and the market's pricing all this future in. No. I'm going to be thinking emotional money who want to get on the train, who now believe that the 4-year cycle is going to entitle them to riches, they are now getting in and giving us a free exit. That's what I'm going to be thinking, okay? That's a divergence, okay? Because we know crypto fundamentals are going up over time, but hey, we're going to wait and see. Do they invent a blue chip next year? Do they invent another Ethereum? Does somebody out there make another Uniswap that uses Chainlink oracles or whatever? Like some sort of new tech. If not, you know exactly what we're going to do. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you very soon.